So,
Okay, you ready?
are you guys ready to continue to try and deceive some?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, before you go, I forgot to mention before he walks past you, he looks back up the stairs and yells, "Prisoners, coming up!"
Was that nat one? He does that.
With 2 nat ones, he does that.
Oh god. How gracious of him. How kind.
So, I will move you all to the 3rd floor. Still continuing your pace of just slowly going through. I'll put Valark on the edge so we can kind of see what's going on. Yeah. So, Valark, you see this as you are the first around the corner. You see a couple people at a table. All older gentlemen.
And Kelly.
Are they playing dice?
They're not playing dice. They're drinking.
Are they drunk?
Make a perception check.
What are they drinking?
Well, it's either I'm going to roll a nat 1 or use my perception, so... Well, I got a 19 plus 8, so I think I got it.
He sees through the glass. The zoom.
I'll say with over that, you also see that the full table is, and a good half of the table is drunk.
They really do not give a damn about the people outside. God.
No, they're all sitting and laughing. All of them older gentlemen.
Hey, we're under attack. All right, warp in the reinforcements. We're having a party. Fuck it.
No. Yeah, they don't give a shit. And they see you approach, all of you in tow. They see you, Valark, the front in the cloak. And one of the drunk older men stands up, kind of stumbles over to you. I'd say it's this guy. He stumbles over to you and gets right up in your face and goes, "Who are these fuck?" And then lets out one long burp right into your face.
My man.
No.
Lark.
I thought you were finishing what you're saying.
He asks, "Who are these folk?" and burped into your face.
Nice. These are prisoners.
And who are they going to? And one of the guys, the guy at the head of the table at the back, puts his mug of ale up and goes, "There'll be sacrifices to the queen."
Sure, yes. Where do we do those sacrifices?
Take them up a floor.
Oh. We're good. We're the drunk.
And they all kind of sit back down as they just slowly let you pass.
Are they gonna yell prisoners coming up again?
No. As you get to about right before this little brown speck, which, when you get closer to seeing it, it's the ladder going up.
How do the prisoners climb the ladder if their hands are tied?
Very, very sadly, you gotta taunt us the whole time.
Upside down with their feet.
So, as you all pass, the guy who's next to the ladder, leaning up against the wall to it, takes one last look at Valark and goes, "So, these are prisoners going to be used as sacrifice, huh?"
Yes, sir.
If they were meant to be sacrificed, why did you tie them? If you've been up here, you knew about the ladder. Why would you tie up the prisoners and not just dimension door them up yourself?
Did you see this Goliath? He is huge. Do you want to just knock him out? You need to restrain him. God.
Make a deception check.
No, man, it was
It's all coming apart.
a Goliath expert.
I think I rolled a 7. Where's my deception? Where's my deception? I cannot find. There it is. I rolled a 6.
Oh.
A 6.
Uh,
I rolled a 5.
Yeah!
They're all so dumb.
These higher ups
I
are.
am literally sweating.
You
RNGs
you
have
see
looked upon
Dimm,
us.
his muscles are kind of flexed. He's gripping his knuckles really tightly, and then when he sees the guard of the cultist drop, you see him untense just a little bit.
He's already visualizing the roundhouse kick he's about
Oh,
to apply to
Dimm
the guy
was-
at the table behind him.
After that lie, Dimm was ready to go. Because with this, I imagine I'm gonna just break character for a little. I imagine when Nick said that, it was just like, yeah, you see the God, the Goliath. You want him to just you want me to not tie him up?
Yeah, and
You know how much this turtle weighs?
Grimuld is there, standing right next to the guy at the head of the table, like, okay, elbow to the back of his head, and we're just rushing forward, taking out the guy at the ladder.
So
I had a really good idea.
the guard notices how much sweat is dripping down Valark's forehead, and he goes, "You must be pretty tired from that fight. Guess you must have used all your mana. Well, I'll help you up a floor." And he kind of just puts his hand out as you all see a blue kind of circle appear under your feet as they're all being warped up a floor. So,
Zoop.
as he dimension doors you to the next floor.
How many stories is the tower?
Yes.
7.
Fuck me!
They couldn't install, like, stairs here? They just said, screw it, let's put a ladder.
Yep. So you all get dimension doored into this little room.
Some people are dimension doored into the wall. This is great.
Starts taking damage with Minecraft.
With that, he kind of looks up the ladder and goes, "All right, you're on your own for the rest of the way up." And up, so the ladder goes down, but also goes up. It has a bit of a trap door, so it's hard to see through. And then you see a door that goes into a separate room.
Can we...
You can continue to
now.
go up, or you can search the rooms.
Wait, oh, there's a door to our...
There's
next
a
to the
door.
ladder?
So there's a
fog
trap
of
door.
war, by the way.
Yes, there's a trap door on the floor
Okay.
that you can step on and continue to go up the ladder, or you can continue to search these rooms on this floor.
Let's peek through the door to the rest of this floor.
Okay. You look through the door and you just see a small little corridor, very small, very compact, and it leads to 3 other rooms.
I
Okay.
whispered to Valark, this might be a good time to use your X-ray ring again.
Peek through the doors. Tell us what's on the other side.
Yeah, just literally look through the doors. The X-ray.
So are you guys just gonna go through this little thing and try to look through the doors?
Yeah.
I'm everything.
That
I can
was-
look through it, right?
Because he
So,
has the
Fairy
X-ray.
fire, the X-ray ring.
Yeah, because he
you
can
will
see
get
through the
a
door.
point. Nick, you will get a point of exhaustion for using the ring a second time in one day.
Are we tired?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think you get a level of exhaustion with the X-ray ring. It's on the
Didn't you
description.
read the manual?
It's on the description of the ring.
Read the manual, Nick.
Or it's you get some sort of
Penalty.
penalty.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Oh, I have an idea.
Hmm.
I'm gonna turn into a very tiny animal.
That, Nick, if you want, Valark could have kept the ring on this entire time, but at the same time, I would need you to make a wisdom save.
Or
If you're
perhaps you could
keeping
just...
the ring on, if you're keeping the ring on the entire time, I just need a wisdom save.
So
No.
what we could also just open the door,
But if somebody's in there,
then we'll kick the shit out of them.
More-
If I could open the door, I also look like
We
a
could take the cloaks off, pile them on the trapdoor to deaden sound from floor to floor, and then open the door so that we can kick the shit out of them.
What are you guys doing? Nick, just quickly decide. Did Valark keep the ring on?
No.
No? Okay. You do not need to make a wisdom save.
I don't think he would. He's scarred for life from
Yeah, that's what the wisdom save is for.
Knowing not to
Flashback.
look at Dimm's ass.
No, because he was in front of Dimm, but he walked in a room with 6 old men.
Older dudes in cloaks.
Oh, yeah.
Wrinkly scrotum looking ass.
Yeah, you get one. Actually, you would just need to make a saving throw. You would need to make a con save after you put the ring on a second time, and if you fail, you get a point of exhaustion. So
You
can,
get bonuses to saving throws, so if you want to try it.
it's up to you to try.
I think it's
I
worth
don't
it.
want to get.
You just wanna? You think we should just keep going up?
Okay, are you gonna just continue going up, or are you gonna go into the rooms?
I think we should keep going.
We gotta do our best to clear behind us. We've sort of ballsed that by having enemies in the,
I think we
the
can just.
floor below us. But I think we should check out the rooms.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
but
down to
we-
swan dive off the top of the tower, pull an
Right,
Enzio.
but there's stone floors, and if we close the door, there's like 3 solid to air interfaces between us and the people downstairs. We're fine.
Then again, we do have our army that could storm the tower eventually and clear it out for the rest of us by the time we get to the tower. So
And the ladder isn't the greatest ladder. It's pretty easy to break if you really wanted to make sure no one else came up.
Yeah,
What?
I think we should.
Would
I
the
think we should
guy
at least
below
check
us
out-
not notice that?
yeah, that's why I said not yet. We go up another level, break the ladder. Once we do that,
Yeah, but
Okay, so what if there was like something really important, like a key or?
Wait. Time out.
we're prisoners.
The guy would not have sent us here because he saw that we were bound. I'm assuming this is the floor we want to be on for now.
Yeah, that was my other thought. Is that if we're gonna have to climb a ladder anyway, he'd send us far enough where we wouldn't have to climb more ladders.
Because we're bound.
Yeah.
We did say this is as far as I'm getting you up, so I'm wondering there's more levels to go up.
I assume there is because we've one.
I mean, there is
two,
definitely more, but I'm wondering like if there's
You
more
have
that we
3 more
can go up.
we're on
levels.
five-
And
we're
he
on
was just
5,
being-
6, yeah.
I thought he was just being lazy, like you're on your own now. I'm just only doing it for
He was-
one level.
Do an insight check.
Darn. Wait, actually, what's my insight?
He was clearly being a sarcastic asshole and didn't want to raise you all the way up.
Fuck.
He didn't want to raise you up.
okay, okay.
He gave you a little bit of help.
Okay, but we're still bound.
All right, fine. Let's check out the door. But if we don't,
They can't hear you
like,
at all, Kelly. Point your face at your mic.
I can kind of hear.
If
It was echoey.
if we, I say we poke our heads to the doors, and if we don't see anybody actively coming toward us, we go up.
Just peek in all the rooms. Just crack the door and look through and see what we see.
Okay, well, the thing is, the door that you guys can see through at the moment has a few glass panels on top. So you can
Oh.
see through it pretty easily. It's just you're going to need someone who's sneaky if you don't want to be seen.
Is that deception or sleight of hand?
Stealth.
It's
Or
stealth.
stealth, apparently.
Sneak.
Stealth. Because you're trying to
Who has the
sneak.
highest stealth?
Let me check. I think.
Let's- probably not with the
Like,
people that are
you or
bound. I would say it has to be you two because
I
if
was gonna
they
say
haven't-
between the
Gonna
two
have
of you.
To unbind to get up the ladder anyway.
Ooh, this not
The roof is probably gonna have to be up because
No, just say you're giving us a hard time. You took out a figure, man.
You have a what?
+2.
Oh, I have a plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys doing it?
Just be casual. Just open the door, look left, look right,
Yeah.
get out.
No,
Okay.
I look through the window.
That's what I mean. You just open the door and
Okay.
just look through the windows.
So, Sierra, you
Uh,
enter by yourself into this little room. How are you entering the room?
wait, can't I look through the little windows?
we already know
So-
that this room that you're standing in is empty. We've already peeked
this
through.
room is empty. It leads to 3 other
I
rooms.
missed that, Elek. Damn.
We can see it on the map. There's nothing in it.
Okay.
Gotta roll a
damn,
perception check on that
so-
room.
I'm looking at my stats. Fuck up. Let the monster talk.
So, how are you entering this room?
Nonchalant.
Are you just straight walking in?
Ninja roll.
I think you should Sam Fisher it.
From the-
There is no pipe going over the door.
Take it.
Okay.
So are you walking in or are you sneaking in? Because you can see that the other windows have glass on them, so they would be able to see into the.
I'll sneak then.
Make a stealth check.
I just did. I rolled a 20 because I thought that too.
Oh.
A dirty 20. A dirty.
Let it
Still,
Mm.
yeah, you're not seen. So you now have an option to see into any of those 3 rooms. You don't have to open the door, as you can see that each door has a glass pane on the top to kind of look into.
I'm gonna go. One straight ahead.
The one straight ahead. So this one
Yeah.
or this one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So you look in. You see one man with his back turned.
Kelly found the sex dungeon.
It's not a dungeon if it's 4 floors up.
His back is turned to the door. He is looking out the window, kind of leaning out, watching the battle outside.
I'm Kelly's little devil angel on her shoulder. Push him.
When will my husband return from
Leaning
war?
Straight out the window.
Huh?
Like, is he leaning out a window or is he?
Yep. He is leaning about a foot out the.
What's he doing?
I lied.
Fucking kick him out the window.
Okay, but they might see that.
Yeah. If
Fucking kick him out the window.
okay, so I haven't opened a door. I'm just looking. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're just looking.
Edith Cletus.
I would continue to look.
No.
Okay.
Look somewhere.
Just check the other rooms.
Can I look at the one to above me?
So you go to the room above, and you see 2 boys, both kind of curled up in a ball.
Oh, it's a door.
Boys?
They're 2 boys, teenagers.
Acolytes.
They're
Acolytes.
teenagers, and they're both
Holy
curled up in a
shit.
ball. They both have a cloak on, but they both have the thing, their cloak over their head, and they have their hands around their knees and their heads into their legs.
Is it like
They're-
fetal position? Like they're terrified?
They're in fetal position. They're terrified.
Oh god.
Is
Poor
that
babies.
all I can see?
They're on 2 little beds, with their own little chest in front of them that you can guess is for personal possessions. And they do not see you.
Save the NPCs.
No, not right now.
Save them.
Can I? Shut up.
This is too devil.
Another timeout.
You guys
Another
are, like,
timeout.
peering
This
around
would
the
be
door.
so much fun to animate in source film. All of us have our faces pressed to the glass window of that first door, and Kelly
I
just
had that
shut
thought
up.
that like this whole series would be so much fun to animate. Like some of the fight scenes where we're describing what's happening would be like
It's
totally
so
awesome. And then
Sarah
there's
just
so much
turns to
stupid
the
shit that
fucking door,
happens.
and we're all whispering to her, Save the NPCs. Shut up.
All I think was just the Alex Jones, where it's like Seer's just like, what do I do? Destroy the child.
Okay, so
What do I do, Lord?
Okay,
do,
check
Lord?
the other door.
yeah, I'm gonna check the other door.
Okay. Make a stealth check, as when you look through the glass, you see one boy sitting in the corner. The other boy is standing up, and he has a wooden sword. And he's kind of swishing it around, and you can hear muffled. So roll a perception check.
Perception check?
Perception.
Yeah.
So make a perception check.
The deception.
This is the boy standing up, and this is actually a girl. This is a girl.
She's swinging the sword.
No, it's a boy swinging the sword. The girl is sitting in the corner.
An 8.
An 8.
Perception.
Yeah, it's
Passive.
too muffled.
Can she not take her passive?
The passive is more of what you can see. She cannot hear through it. It's muffled.
Yeah.
I see.
So make a stealth check.
Okay. That's just stealth. Sorry.
What did you get?
Oh, also an 8.
I'm rolling so poorly tonight.
Whoa!
As the boy is too
Enamored.
he's too enamored in himself to as he keeps just swishing his sword around.
Okay.
He has not noticed you.
Okay.
He's into that, man.
Okay.
Get it, kid. Get it.
So I'm gonna go.
Can you describe the guy in the far left room, please, again?
You could not see his face,
Oh.
but the way that his bed is, that you could tell that his bed was bigger, Kelly. He's probably the head of this floor.
Yeah, like the one in charge.
He's the one in charge of these 4.
What is this, college?
I'm gonna go back across the hall
To the boys that are scared.
to the boys that are
Oh, no.
scared.
Okay, there's no loot. There's relatively no combatants.
I'm just saying, it's not the best time to release them, because then they're gonna be like, oh, the lady
Yeah, they're
carrying
gonna
the
run outside.
prisoners.
Fucking shot.
Oh, the lady who carried the prisoners told us to leave.
Kelly, you should have Sierra report back to us.
Yeah, dip back in
Okay.
and
So there's 4 children altogether, 3 boys and a girl, and then the one directly across is an older guy standing at the window. And I think the 2 of the boys are cowering in their room. And I think he is in charge of the children.
I think we should try to save them.
yeah. For now, they're no harm to us, and there's nothing we can do for them. We must continue.
Can I roll an insight
No,
check?
but
to
what we
see
could
if-
do is if we take
hold
out
on,
the
hold
one
on,
adult.
hold on.
I wanna roll an insight check to see if Kood would actually harm children in this raid that we're doing.
Oh, you know that for a fact. He would not.
Okay, then we're fine. I would relay that to
Would
them,
the
knowing Kood.
cult harm their children if it was necessary?
If they were trying to leave, absolutely.
Okay,
Alright.
so what we could do is we can at least
We could go in. We could restrain the
The
floor leader.
adult.
We could barricade the doors to the children's rooms and leave.
yeah.
But he can teleport.
Why
Yeah,
don't,
he could probably teleport.
wait, why don't we try to or I think we're making this too complex. Why don't we actually ask the guy in the other floor and ask him if he can TP us to the top so we don't have to deal with the climbing and so the jig is not up.
Yeah,
The
but then
jig
we
is not
have
up.
to.
Oh yeah, we're trying to train.
You take a quick look down the trapdoor to see if he's still there. The guy that teleported you up is no longer there.
No. The guy across the hall.
Yeah, ask him
adult.
if he can alley-oop us up another.
Nick, basically you could say, hey, the asshole on the floor below us didn't TP us up all the way. Can you give us a hand? We're out of energy.
We're
I'm okay with
spent-
that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
So Nick, you're gonna walk to the door and knock on it.
We have full faith in your
Wait, Nick,
persuasion
what's your
abilities.
deception modifier?
My what?
Persuasion?
Your deception modifier, or is it persuasion or deception?
It's
This one would be deception.
But the thing is, Nick, as you walk to the door to go talk to this man, you see him try to get back in the window out of fear. A part of the window cracks as you see Shaw, the dragon, bite down on his arm and drag him out.
Well, there goes that plan.
Okay.
You are free, children.
Well,
Can we get the children now?
No, I don't think we should get the children just
Okay,
yet.
how far are we off the ground?
At the moment, you're on the 5th floor, so you've gone up
About 70
55
feet.
Yeah, 75.
Okay,
75.
and
A
does,
floor is technically 14.
May
and
I?
does do we still have one of the sending stones, and Cood still have the other?
Yes.
Can we walkie-talkie him? Say, on the floor we're on, there's 4 children. We want to make sure they're unharmed. Can we?
Can he hover his dragon next to us long enough for them to
Cood
get
is
on the dragon?
That was not Cood. That was
Yeah.
But he can probably
Can
get
somebody
y'all's
hover
attention.
But
the
yeah,
dragon?
can we give let them know that there's people here and that there's children
There's
here and they
kids.
should do what they can to or evacuate them out the windows.
Or just tell them there's
We
kids
have
on this
several
floor.
hundred feet of rope.
I think we should just
They-
tell
I
them
mean,
there's kids.
they should-
yes,
they
but
should
the
be
battle
left-
is still going on.
We should. They should
we
be
can
left
lead the
here.
kids.
Just let him
Just-
know that there are kids in the
There's
building.
kids. There's
Yeah.
kids on the 5th floor?
Can
5th
we-
floor.
Third floor.
5th.
We're on the 5th. Oh, I was right. Sheesh.
Can I ask the
4th.
children?
This is the 4th floor.
Sorry, the 4th floor.
So can
yeah,
I
my brain
say-
was off. This is the 4th.
It's okay. You can.
Can I talk to the children and say, we are going to come back for you. We are friendly. Wait for us.
If you want, that is your
Ooh.
choice.
You can physically speak to them. It's just up to you if you want to.
It's up to you if you're gonna go talk to them.
Hopefully, it doesn't turn to
Yeah,
somebody
this
thinking we
is
gotta kill
this is
kids.
the 4th.
The 2 boys who were scared. I'll go.
Mhm.
I want to talk to them.
Okay. So are you gonna knock on the door or just walk?
I'm going to very cautiously walk in. Not like just burst in.
Okay.
But like,
Kick down the.
As you walk in, the boys notice you, and they both shudder back, kind of up to like the bed frame, up against the wall, and one sticks his hand up, as you see a bit of arcane energy glow, but it's not enough to shoot anything out, as he's not strong enough yet.
What is this?
okay. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not. Don't believe the robe. I'm not part of the cult.
Kelly
Are-
just as bad as long as I am.
Just
What?
take off your hood. You have elf ears.
You
Yeah,
still have
like
your
Thank
circlet
you,
on.
Walter.
You still have your circlet on.
Yeah, I know.
Take off the hood.
Will you let me speak?
No.
Hey, Kelly, you should take off the
Fuck
hood.
Okay.
Kelly, you should strip.
It'll put them at ease. Put me at ease.
Kelly 1, you can have inspiration.
Kelly, what?
Thank you.
2, roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay. $16.
16. The boy slowly lowers his hand and goes, "You're clearly not a human, so I guess you can't be with the group."
Okay.
That's racist.
Okay.
Heck off, buddy.
We are part of the army.
What army? There's a lot of armies here.
Battling your
Cult.
captors, cult,
Oh,
and
This isn't our cult.
Okay.
Our parents signed us up because they were damn believers.
Okay. We're here to help you. Do the children across the hall do they know what is happening, and do you think they would alert the rest that we are here?
I'm not so sure about Sue. Sue probably wouldn't tell us, but Ezekiel might.
This sounds like a Dimm problem.
Okay.
Sounds like a window top.
Okay.
If you're saving us, there are younger children up a floor above. Help them, please.
Okay. If you stay here, will they know where you are? Will the younger children know where you are?
Yes, the children.
Okay. Then stay here and do not tell Sue?
No,
Sue is the girl.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel is the guy.
Ezekiel. Then do not tell Sue and Ezekiel that we are here, and we will come back for all of
Or the dragonborn. But you know, hey,
Okay.
if Lizard
Because
Man
If
comes in, he's
anybody
your
from the
friend.
cult you should tell them that if anybody from the cult bar the door.
And
th- I-
yeah, if
Not that it'll
anybody
help much, but
Wait,
from the
time
cult
out.
comes to
Wait,
get
time
you,
out.
do
Wait,
not let them
wait,
in.
Wait.
Do whatever you.
Dimm, you are not there.
Dimm, you're not there. Dimm's just talking to me.
Can you do that?
Okay. Absolutely. I can't do much magic, but I can at least send a message. I'll tell telepathically in a way.
And tell her do not say anything to Ezekiel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my name is Sierra. I'm gonna go back to my friends now, but we'll be back for you.
Still shaken. The boys just nod as you see the boy that had talked close his eyes, and he begins to say, "Sue, it's me. We have friends." As you leave.
With the cry here. Good.
Okay. Okay. The boys know to not let anybody in. The one boy across the hall cannot be trusted until we're done.
Okay.
The girl,
Very well.
maybe. But we're going to leave them here. They know not to leave.
Yep.
Sweet.
So you guys going up to the next floor?
The guy across the hall just ripped out the window by a dragon, so we don't have to
Yep.
talk about him anymore.
My man. Cool. I wanna can I relay that to Kuda real quick? Just saying, hey, the kids are being compliant.
Yeah.
Except for one, maybe.
Yes.
And
You
there's
can
more
definitely...
kids and there's more kids above.
Okay, so
and
Valark-
there's younger children above us
Valark has the stone.
that will need help.
So yeah, Valark, tell good old Cood. Tell him. Nick awake.
What?
Yeah, he's sleepy boy.
You have the sending stone.
Yeah,
I thought that was
confirm.
a long time ago. Okay.
We're recommunicating because Sierra went back in and did the thing.
So what are you telling to Cood as you now have more information?
New information. The kids are compliant. There's one that might cause a problem, and there's more kids on the 5th floor.
we're sending them all down to the 4th floor.
We'll try it. Yes.
Nick,
Alright, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was.
you have the sending stone.
I'm just telling you, so you can be like, yeah, you like that idea. Is there
Sorry.
anything you'd like to add, Nick? Like,
No, that sums
Okay.
it up. I'm sorry. I'm getting
It's
confused
okay.
on whether or not that's actually what's being said.
No, it is your stone.
it's your stone, man.
You have to be the one that talks into it, so you can just say, "I want to say that."
I want to say that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
Cood,
getting confused.
Cood reply. It takes a moment, but Cood replies. He takes this. You hear. All right, we understand. We will assist the children as soon as. Yeah, this battle is over. See you soon, friend.
Cool. Did Sierra by any chance look out the window? How's the fight?
I can.
The
I can
main
go to the
room
window
that
in
looks-
the older guy.
The older guy's room is sideways. The battle's going on mostly down here.
Nice.
He was he had a pretty bad vantage point from where he was.
Oh, he sure did. He got eaten by a dragon.
Yes. So you wouldn't be able to see much from where you guys also have a window next to you. Still not a great vantage point, but you can still kind of see what's going on.
All right, let's look at the window next to us.
Okay, make a perception check. Sarah?
Yeah, I'm rolling. Hold on.
Okay.
Fuck me! I nat one.
Not one.
Oh
You
god.
can't.
Into the
All
closet.
all you see is just fighting and fighting. Other than what you can't see behind the wall, all you just see is swords meeting sword. So, what are you guys doing? You guys going up a floor?
I'm
Let's do
assuming
the
we
thing.
cannot go up the ladder
Ascend
with our
the
hands bound.
Untie,
Well,
rearm,
what
ascend.
you've heard is that you now know that the next floor above is almost identical to this or to this floor.
So it's just ladders for the next few floors.
That's ladders all the way down.
Alright.
Okay,
So-
yeah, let's undisguise, rearm, and ascend, because if there's 7 floors, there's like potentially one more non-dormitory.
Well, then I would. Well, I wouldn't say on disguise, but I'll give you guys all back your equipment.
Yeah.
We
his
might need.
equipment-
We might need the disguises.
Send Valark up first, and
Okay, Valark, you going up first?
yeah, because
Sure.
he's wearing the cloak eyes. Actually,
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
either of us could go.
I'm-
But
doesn't matter who.
everyone has their
Clark has
equipment
been
back.
nailing all of his deceptions,
yeah,
so I'm
it's fine.
by some miracle.
Okay. I'm not going to keep you all down here. I'm just going to delete the next floor. So,
But
Valark,
the kid.
I already took the kids out of the room.
They're gone.
Or technically.
They all died.
They went to the
Yep.
there.
They went
To the
They're
shadow
hidden.
realm,
The
Jimbo.
tower
So-
is
so
sinking
Valark-
into the sand.
similarly, you find a door that you look through, same as before.
Is Dim next to a
With the
closet?
3 different rooms. Yes.
I want to search the closet.
Well, you're on the bottom floor.
Damn it.
Ah,
You're a
got
floor
him.
below.
Sad.
You're not at that closet yet.
Is there a closet on the
Nice.
floor I'm on?
Nope.
Sad face.
Okay, well I gesture for everyone to start climbing. It's clear.
Okay, you all climb up and you can take this order.
What order?
Where you are right now.
Okay.
Dim searches the closet.
Okay, I can check the rooms again since I have.
Dim, roll a perception check.
Closet.
I mean, 12 or my passive 13.
12
Oh
your
wait,
passive,
no,
13.
15. I keep forgetting that I can just add my proficiency because of. So
Hey,
it's actually a
Well-
15.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello?
they're both muted.
Oh, their Alexa.
The what?
Their Alexa is.
Hello, Alexa.
Yeah. Our Alexa went off. I'm gonna walk across the street. I'm gonna keep my AirPod in. I can continue going, but just letting you know, I'm gonna be walking and talking.
Okay.
Walking and talking.
Okay.
So
So,
15
Dim-
perception.
Did you add your proficiency bonus to that?
I added my perception,
It should.
Okay.
which is a +3.
You already have proficiency in perception.
I do now.
Oh, your perception's now a +3. Holy
I
shit.
told you that. I keep forgetting to add it because it's been so bad before.
It's
Oh, why?
How
Oh,
much would all of it weigh?
he's cutting in and out a little.
that's because I'm
Geo.
talking in my.
I was just talking to Geo.
Geos.
How much would all of it weigh?
All the books, about 200 pounds.
Easy. Hold out my hat, scoop all of them in at the
Oh my
same time.
Geo, could I ask? I want to ask you a question, Geo. What's
Yeah.
the maximum capacity of that hat?
500 pounds. I haven't even
pounds.
broken 100.
500.
Yeah, I haven't even broken 150 yet.
Oh,
You now have 200 pounds of just tomes.
We will sift through these later.
Book.
yes.
We're going back to the Goblin Village, boys.
For reasons you don't know why, Crush actually smiles as he sees you just skip a bunch of books.
I hate the way I play sometimes. I'm so dumb.
Loot Goblin, Loot Goblin.
Yo, can I get a For the Horde?
Can I just book adventuring gear? Why does it say a book weighs 5 pounds?
Can I check
Have you ever picked up a large book?
Are they all large? I don't know.
I mean, I'm assuming it's like a, 8.5 by 11 by 200 pages kind of book.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
Like-
add until I hit.
And also parchment is
200.
heavier than like normal paper.
200.
Tommaso said 200, so I'm just gonna add until I've reached 200.
That's gonna be 50 books.
Yes.
No, 20 books. No.
They're not 10
See
pounds
if I can
each.
do quick. Let's see if I can do quick math.
Quick math.
20 times 5 is
Yeah.
100.
Okay.
So
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 it's
Gia-
40 books.
You can just do the add as it would be 40 books. It would be 40 books if each one is 5 pounds. I more understand that most books do not weigh 5 pounds.
Make it
More
80
than
books
that.
and you
You'll
got a
have
deal.
200 books.
Oh, snap. 200 books and you get
Yeah, you have
Or you can
200
just
books.
add a
but I'm just
customized
adding
called
I'm just
pile
adding
of
weight.
books.
I'm just
They're
adding
actually
weight.
just shitty romantic paperback novels that weigh like a pound.
No, these are tomes.
Oh wait, can I just add a custom item? Oh my god, I'm just gonna call it pile o books.
Yeah. there we go.
Pile of books, 200 pounds.
Oh god. Just imagine these like this terrible romance, just like Fabio on the cover of
Can I
Pile
can
of
I
romance
do
tomes.
the same thing that I did last time, so that because I have the highest sleight of hand, or
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
that highest
Sure, you can do that.
and I'll peek in the windows.
Sure. Which one are you looking through?
We'll go
Top,
in
middle,
the
or
same
front?
order. We'll go across first.
Okay, across first.
Yeah.
use that
So.
sneaks.
10?
10 for sneak.
Wait, hold on. That's 10.
Okay. So, what you see when you enter
No,
is not just
through the-
one person. You said
do
far
they
one
not
first,
have
correct?
windows?
You're peeking through, but when you
You're
enter the
you're
room,
peeking. You're
when you
peeking
enter
through the
the
window.
antechamber,
Ah!
Oh, you're so entering the chamber. You don't really need. I know you're sneaking in again. You're kind of sneaking a little bit under the window frames. It's not hard. You know what you're doing at this point. So you peek through the far one, and you see one older gentleman,
Okay.
partially disrobed.
Ah.
There is an elvish woman, beaten on his bed.
Oh,
Kill him.
Time to take out the trash.
can we kick him out the window?
I don't know. Can you?
okay.
I bet Dimm can throw.
Okay, yeah, Kelly,
So-
what you do is up to you.
Okay.
Kelly, it's up to you.
Yeah, you're there, Kelly. We're not there.
What's
What would Seer do?
Hold on.
Command
Kick him
person.
in the dick! Or no, twist his dick! Whoa,
Oh
bro.
my god, command person.
Is he facing
Out the
me?
window.
Wait, Kelly, do you have command person?
Is he facing me?
No, at the moment he is not.
Command can only do things that will not cause
Is
them harm.
he about to bend over as one would to get down on a bed?
Is he crawling in the bed?
No, he's standing next to the bed.
He's
I don't know who
currently
was
standing next to the. He's still wearing pants.
Oh
He's
shit!
just
Never mind.
shirtless.
Okay.
He's just
So
shirtless and
he has his back
very
to
chubby.
me.
Yes,
He's thick.
he is a very fat man.
Oh,
And
he's
he-
not thick.
Presumably is a cultist.
Oh, the cloak that you saw him take off, absolutely.
It's 100% cult
Just-
approved right there.
If anybody wants to know if he had his pants off and was starting to bend over, I was gonna shoot an ice straight up his butt. But that's
What's stopping you from doing it now?
well, he has pants
Kelly,
on.
we can
Walter.
orchestrate this.
This can be
Kelly,
arranged. Get
that's
your
Want to
Goliath.
rupture
Get
his
the
cult?
Goliath.
We can make this happen.
Get the Goliath.
Okay, I'm going to silently turn around, motion to Dimm,
Dim can't
point
see, but I
in the
think
window, and you guys can't see this, but I'm starting with my hands together in a ball motion and then suddenly shooting them apart. Like as an explosion.
oh, I love charades.
Make a performance check.
And then like raise my eyebrows and kind of smile at Dimm like, huh?
Perform-
Eh?
Performance
Seduce
check
me
No, roll a performance check against Tim's. No.
wisdom.
against
Just
my
make a
wisdom.
performance check.
Dirty 19.
Dirty.
We can
They-
Dim
take
knows knows what's going on.
They
100%.
kind of tap Dim to. You kind of just like kind of motion like swinging the battle axe. So Dim kind of walks over to the door, looks over, and you do the.
Do the
And Dim just kind of nods
okay.
as he opens the door
Okay.
and begins to walk in.
I
It
will
is
run in.
pointless for you to sneak in because your head, no matter if you were crouching, will still hit the glass area.
Okay. Dimm, are you going to grab?
I'll do whatever you want me to do, ma'am.
No.
I do have my. You want a bucket?
Bucket in, my dude.
Dim cracks his knuckles, wills a completely metal bucket, and says, "Let's beat this fucker up."
Okay.
Dim,
Crush just bows. Like a
you
Stevie
are now
Boy.
here. You are now 30 feet above the next floor. They will not hear anything that goes on unless
Oh.
there is a person above you.
Okay.
I'm
Which you
gonna
don't know-
move
do
in
not know about.
and like hold one of the other doors closed.
Are you gonna look into the room?
Yeah, I'll peek into the bottom room.
You see one child close the closet.
Yeah, I'll just stand there and hold the door shut
Okay.
so they can't
Like out of sight. Unless like you're just gonna kneel down. You're short anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that they don't open the door to see what's happening if there's.
Out of question.
Okay.
Wait. Did the
Oh,
door
wait, I think you're
swing?
the wrong person.
Also,
They swing
okay,
outward. They swing outward.
I'm gonna go into my shell and just block. I want to look in and just block the other door by going into my shell completely.
Okay, so you're gonna look in the next room.
Yeah, the next room.
Okay.
What's in there?
So you look in, and you see one child in the back, or in the. You kind of see you just see feet.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw the draw into my shell and just block.
Okay.
Okay.
I will
Elek,
go
what are you
in.
doing?
Oh, sorry.
Are you gonna watch the ladder or something?
Yeah.
So, Sierra and Dim, you guys are going in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Dimm. When he
Where's the wait? Hold on. Where's the elven lady?
on the bed.
On the bed.
Because
Oh.
if you go for the guy, I'll get her away from him.
All right, I know how I'm playing this out. Is Dim going in first?
Yes, I want
Yeah,
you
you
two
go
to
first, you're bigger.
roll a quick initiative.
Roll
Oh.
a quick initiative. I'm gonna.
You can probably deceive him for a second and get the.
Tommaso.
They do have a surprise.
Tommaso,
Yes.
19 on my initiative, please.
Okay. Kelly. 11. Okay, so Dim is going first into the room. You have to kind of crouch a bit to get into this door. But you do fit. And as you enter, the man turns, sees this giant enter his room, grabs his cloak off the floor, and just picks it up and puts it over his chest and goes, "Who the bloody hell are you?"
I'm assuming I'm going first.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going first.
All right. Well, for my first action, by the way, rage has been activated because professionals, as I've been told, have standards.
Yep.
So Dim is upset about the blatant abuse of a very nice lady. So I'm gonna go up to him, and for my first action, I'm going to grab him around his throat.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Athletics. That was
Plus 9 now.
+9.
Yeah, because remember, you're raging.
You angry?
Wait, is this a strength check?
Oh, no, wait. It's your athletics. Your athletics also went up, so it's a plus 10 now.
Wait,
sorry.
my athletics is a +8.
Did you act? Well, Geo, you don't. You need to activate Rage, which adds a +2 to your Strength Athletics check.
The DM's command.
Well, because it's an so since
No,
it
I
adds
get
to-
advantage on strength checks. I get a +3 to damage.
I thought you also get a +2 to all strength modifiers.
I don't know. Let me double check. I don't see a modifier for strength checks. It just says I have advantage.
Yeah. You don't gain any. You don't gain anything.
Okay,
you just
so-
get a +3 to melee damage and
And
with strength weapons.
I get my advantage though.
Yep. So it's a +8.
Okay, well my +8 with my advantage is a dirty 20.
Okay. I'm gonna just see his. Yeah, he failed. As you, similar to the pirate captain before, but his neck much fatter. As
Oh,
it kinda-
it's okay.
the
I have
skin
very
kinda-
large hands.
As like if you squeeze like a packet of Pillsbury Doughboy, it kind of folds between your fingers. Like it kind of bulges a bit between your fingers as you. What else are you doing?
So the first half of my sentence is said prior to grabbing his throat.
Okay.
Oh boy, where I'm from, we have rules. The second half of the sentence for my next action is slamming the bucket straight onto his head,
Okay.
followed by about what happens to people who hurt innocent ladies.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh, with
Now,
pleasure.
now with the I think it's a +3 because of the bucket.
Yeah, I think you said the bucket is a +3 to my intimidate.
When it's on someone's head, yes. So it should already. If the bucket's equipped, it should already add to your intimidate. So it's another +8.
Okay.
With oh no, you don't have it yet.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so
a
what'd you
+8 plus 10 is a
An 18.
18 to intimidate.
What kind of shoes are you wearing?
Good sturdy
Sure.
leather boots. I'm not wearing armor.
Sturdy leather
3-inch
boots?
Wrangler.
Okay. So not open toed at all?
No. No,
Why would
God,
you have open-toed shoes?
I'm not Crush.
That's not OSHA.
Crush doesn't even wear
So?
shoes, I think.
So you don't feel it hit your feet. But on top of your boot, you feel as a liquid is now tapping on your shoe.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's an OSHA violation.
Well, I don't know if I noticed that. But for my third action. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I grabbed him with my left, put the bucket on with my right, and that's where my brass knuckle, my knuckles are. I'm gonna punch the bucket as hard as physically possible.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
right there.
roll to hit with advantage because he's
18 plus 10 to hit.
hits.
Damage is 7 plus 3.
7 plus 3, so 10. But you also forget that there is 2d6 thunder damage from that bucket.
Yeah, that's what I was
let me roll my
warning you about.
because it's
Got
not
cash.
on the bucket.
No, I mean, but collateral damage.
I know, but I
so
forget.
He explodes if he dies.
He was at full health. There's no way I could kill him in one hit.
He's an old man.
I only did 10 damage,
Plus the thunder damage.
which is only 7.
Okay.
Hey Nick, you're doing a thing, by the way.
So that's my full action.
Yep. So that's 17 points of damage. Kelly, it is your turn. And then it is his turn.
I'm
Kelly, you're so quiet.
sorry. I'm gonna I'm gonna run around the other side of the side opposite from him,
Mm-hmm.
and
I should probably move Dimm.
grab, not forcefully grab her, but get the woman off of the bed.
Okay. She is unconscious.
Oh, she's unconscious?
Drag.
Yep.
Oh, then I'm gonna hook my arms underneath hers and drag her off the bed to the other side of the room.
Just make a quick athletics check.
Oh. Oh. Yes! Nat 20.
Oh!
Damn, she's
With ease, because you know what the situation is, you quickly link your arms under her shoulders and you just slide her off the bed.
Is she clothed?
Partially.
do the thing.
Which,
Destroy him.
which side?
She's
Is she wearing pants or a shirt?
she's kind of wearing a pair of bottoms. They're not the greatest, and her top is very almost similar to the burlap sack that Dimm bought at the soup store.
Oh, my
Okay.
burlap sack shirt?
Okay.
My burlap
okay,
sack
so-
shirt. I never gave it to you.
How dare you?
Okay, that's fine.
It's very, very tattered clothing. Very small, very torn.
Do I still have move? Does that count as an action or movement?
That counts as your action to pull her off the bed. You took 10 feet of movement. You can still move, but you don't have an action.
How far can I move out of the room?
It would be half movement because you're dragging someone. So if you moved, you moved 15 feet, so you can move just to the door if you
Perfect.
wanted to.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll stay there. Can I lean her against the wall?
Yeah.
Lean her so she's sitting against the wall.
It is his turn. I'm going to make a con save. He is luckily still
Perfect. Even
the
better.
amount of fat around his neck.
Oh, he's sick.
Although you choked out the pirate captain from before in just the exact same amount of time, since this boy's neck is thicker, he did not pass out.
Perfect.
He's gonna
Excellent.
make a strength check to try to break your grapple.
Do I have to
So make a strength save.
strength save? Well, guess what? I get advantage on those.
Oh, I know.
You got to beat a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Tie goes to you.
Perfect. Excellent. This is all going according to plan, boys and girls.
Dimm, it is your turn.
I'm going to take off the bucket. Can you still hear me?
He can. It's just a slight echo to him.
I'm going to bring him really close to my face. I'm going to ask you very nicely. Say you're sorry.
Make an intimidation check with advantage, because these are terrified.
17.
17. Okay. I'm sorry.
Is that all I get out of him?
He squeals out because he can't really talk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not good enough. I'm going to
Oh, God.
throw him up against the window without the intent of throwing him out for one action. And then on my second action, I'm going to kick him through the window.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say make an attack roll to make sure you hit the wall.
No, I'm pretty much just dropping him down
Okay.
in front of me.
What are you doing
You're
with the bucket?
drop kicking him out the window.
I told you I took the bucket off.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the bucket's off his head.
I remember I had to talk to him.
Yeah. So you take the bucket off, you throw him down. The window ledge is only about, considering the wall, you can tell by how thick the window is about 5 feet, but that ledge to the wall is only about a foot.
I can make that. What am I
It's
rolling?
only about a foot thick. To kick him,
Through the window.
make an athletics check.
Mm-hmm. 15.
As you throw him down, 15 strength.
You said that for an athletics check. Oh wait, I get advantage on it on strength checks. Okay, I'll take a 24 on my check.
What you needed to beat. As
Wait,
you
what?
kind of throw him down.
Tommaso, you cut out.
That's what you needed to beat.
I need
You
to
needed
beat
to beat a
24.
You needed to beat a 20.
Oh gosh.
Oh well.
So, as you throw him down to the bottom of the windowsill, he puts his hand up, pushes himself up, grabs his throat. You fucking bitch! As you Spartan kick him out the part of the window of the windowsill breaks off as you kick him, and he goes flying out the window.
Is he like doing cool? Like he turns around, air behind him.
No, this dude
Oh.
ragdolled. This dude ragdolled.
Wilhelm scream all the way.
No, you know, it's more like
Holy shit. As he goes flying out the window, Dimm, you take a step to look out the window as you see him falling. Right before he hits the ground, you see Shaw swoop down and catch him out of the air in her mouth.
Snap.
That's like a pop rock for a
So, you have
Wait,
broken the window.
Shaw is the Dragonborn's
Shaw is
dragon.
the dragon. No, she is the silver dragon.
Yako
is the
Dragonborn.
yeah, go.
No, the Dragonborn's dragon.
Yes.
That's
Shaw.
what I asked.
All I heard was the dragonborn. Sorry.
No, the
Yes, the
Dragonborn's
Dragonborn.
dragon.
Dragonborn has a dragon. You see,
Yes, I know that.
in a
Yeah, I
Dragonborn
wrote the
village
character.
born of
Does,
dragons.
does Dimm? I'm assuming the drops you were describing. Does Dimm notice the blood covering his hand? I'm
no,
assuming
no,
that's
the
what you meant.
drops was urine.
Oh, he peed himself. I thought I thought I was
My only question is
breaking his neck.
No, he
No, he
pissed
wet
himself.
himself all over your shoes.
You
Does
look down
Dimm
at your...
does Dimm notice the smell?
Are you still in rage?
Yes.
No, you do not.
I want to open his closet.
You want to open his closet?
How many dead elf bodies do you want to protect?
I bet he has tacky clothes.
Don't even talk to me, boy. You look like a motherfucking
Roll a perception check to see what you find.
Touches the clothes, your hand sticks to it a bit. Yep, tacky.
18.
18. The first thing you notice is one of those very classical white powdered wigs,
Oh god.
kind of
It's in
on its own
form.
little mounted like wooden head. It's on
Um,
like a little display thing.
A pompadour
The rest
wig.
of the things you notice is kind of like very very old fashioned nobleman clothes, like the very poofy sleeves, the poofy necktie, and you find chains, ropes,
Ooh.
whips, etc.
Ugh.
Is there an 8-foot dragon dildo in there?
There is not, sadly.
Unfortunate. But chains and whips excite him.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
how Jaws was nothing
One
else
more
to
thing you
do.
find a bodysuit his size.
Oh,
Oh! Dimm slams the closet shut.
Dimma,
Fucking,
no.
fucking
You
freaks.
don't need some of that in your.
Dimm is a simple man. What are you talking
The latex
about?
is shiny.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Tomas, I'm taking away your inspiration just for that. If you had
Gio,
it,
I will give you inspiration.
I already have inspiration.
I
Oh,
will take
never
that
mind then.
inspiration.
Sure, Walter, you can have it.
Thank you.
Walter, if I needed to not die, please use it on me.
I think I've used it to save you multiple times. Alright, cool. I will retract that in my shell as a bonus action. And I guess
combat.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna wipe my boot off on his bed.
And guessing that that room is cleared, I'm gonna open the door to the one next to me and peek in. And see if it's either an adult or a child as promised.
I think Tommaso said they were both children.
They could have been lying.
You see a child on the floor, curled up in the fetal position. You cannot tell what gender.
Crush, just...
But, as you can tell, very young.
They're scared, probably. Crush opens the door, and he just sits cross-legged, kind of at, just going one more block over, and he just whispers, "Hey there, you."
A little girl's head kind of peeks up and goes, looks you up and down and goes, "You're a big turtle."
Yes, that is true. I am the big turtle. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I want you to be really brave for me and just stay here. Our friends are gonna come save you.
No, we want them on the same floor as the other ones.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're gonna send you. What was the kid's name that we were talking to on the bottom floor? Did you ever mention that?
No, I did not mention his name. He told you the name of the other girl.
Just say, go downstairs.
Yes.
Right?
I want
Go
you
downstairs
to
and shelter with the other children.
I want you to go downstairs and shelter with the other children, but not with Ezekiel. I do not. He's maybe a little rambunctious.
He's the scary one.
Yes, he is kind of scary, but don't worry.
People will
Okay,
come
Oh, of course.
Okay, big turtle.
And I help her out and lead her to the ladder.
Wait, does the other kid hear this?
There's no other kid in the room. Look at
Crush is at the top.
Oh, Crush is the top one. I
Yeah,
apologize.
now that shit's handled and Dimm is stepping out of the puddle, I will also open the door and like poke my head around and say softly, "Children, you're safe now."
Remind me how tall you are?
4 something.
4 something?
You're
The kid that is standing in the corner matches your height and looks at you and goes, he is a boy. He goes, he kind of puts his arm across the closet and goes, "Who are you?"
My name is Grimuld, and we're here to make sure that you're safe. Is there somebody in there?
Roll a persuasion check.
16. 19.
He shakes his head no.
Okay.
Can I do a intuition
An
or
insight check?
to see if
Absolutely.
he's telling the truth?
Absolutely.
I'll take my passive of 16.
He is not telling the truth. His hand kind of grips the handle to the closet a little tighter.
Okay. So I'll say, okay, well, we can make sure that you're safe then, but I can't be sure about anybody up here. There's a lot going on, and there's a dragon out there. We gotta make sure people are safe. Are you sure there's nobody in there you want to protect?
He looks down at his feet for a sec. This boy, as you can tell, is probably about maybe 10. And he knocks like 3 times and the door begins to slowly creak open as a much younger little girl, probably about the age of 5, kind of crawls out. She is definitely shorter than and she takes the boy's hand, and she has a little teddy bear with her.
Is that your sister?
The boy nods, yeah.
Keep hold of her hand. Make sure she's safe. She's counting on you. And I'll hold the door open and take a step back, gesturing for them to come out of the room.
Okay. The boy passes in front of you as nods as like kind of like a thanks, as he heads to the ladder to go down to the next floor.
Dim's gonna walk up to Sarah, who I'm assuming is still in the same room.
Yep.
Give her here. I'm gonna bring her down to the bottom floor. I'm gonna bring her down a floor.
Okay, give me a
You crying
Kelly.
over there?
Oh, Kelly. Oh, Kelly.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
so cute.
I
Yo,
feel
come-
so bad now.
Oh my.
No, it's a cute thing. It's a cute thing. I'll be real. You melted my heart a little bit when you said that's a big turtle. I
The
was
thing
like,
is, the last session when Kelly said that she thought about crying, at the end of the session, I was like, I felt really good when Kelly said that because like that means I'm good at storytelling. And now that you're like actually crying, I'm like, oh no.
yo, boss, that's too wholesome, man. It's too wholesome.
Okay,
Can't do that.
it's fine. Yeah, I'm still in the same room. I will step back a little bit.
What was that, dear?
Yeah, I step back a bit.
Okay. So to get her down the ladder, I'm gonna fireman carry her. You know.
Okay.
Well, that way I can actually
How do you
go
carry
down
a
the
fire?
ladder. Like
Okay.
a goddamn man.
You don't need since she is an elven, she is very light.
Yeah, but still, it's awkward to try and carry something in an arm and go down a ladder.
For you, it's probably extremely easy.
Okay,
Can I go with Dimm to make sure all the kids get down there?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys go back down to the next floor. Go down a floor. You lead the kids to the boys up top. They're no longer curled in the fetal position. They're just kind of sitting and talking to themselves and each other.
Has the other girl joined them?
No.
When I helped out, or
Nope. No, the girl that Sue.
No.
oh yeah, because we told Sue to wait because she's keeping control of Ezekiel.
She's in the room with Neil still.
She's in the thunder.
Dude's got a wooden sword. He's going ham.
You can leave her in there and no one will bother, or you can leave her with the boys and the children. But honestly, I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh yeah, let Valark know. Never Valark. Let no. Yeah. Valark, can you let Coot know?
What? It's not a good idea to what? Oh my god.
Coot knows that you're saving people.
He knows
Probably
the floor that and if she's been like beaten to hell and is not wearing robes and is unconscious on a bed, it should be self-evident that she's not a combatant.
Sure. Yeah.
And we can tell the kids, hey, when they come to get you, tell them that there is an elven woman.
I would leave her with the children, just in case.
Okay.
So you're leaving her with the children?
Yeah, in the top room.
That way they're all in one place.
Wait, actually, here, I'm gonna ask the girl I helped out. Do you know this?
No, big turtle.
I see.
Can I ask the boys if they know? I'll ask the boys if they know her.
They both just nod their heads no.
Shake their heads no.
Yeah, they shake.
Shot their heads. They put their shoes on their heads.
We rescued her from the man watching the children upstairs. Can you keep her and watch her?
We can.
Okay.
Do you have to be conscious to ingest a potion of healing?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to use my last.
Let me just.
Did you come downstairs with us?
Yeah, I'll come downstairs, or we could say that I did this before you took her down. I'll just check her over, make sure that she has no critical injuries.
No critical injuries, just bruises.
Okay. Then yeah, we Gucci. I got hecka high medicine. She's fine.
You got that high medicine?
So
I can get us some high medicine, bro.
Dude's got cortisol.
It's medicinal, my dude.
So, are you pouring down the health potion? Either way?
I would like to. Will it
Okay.
make her conscious?
She would need time to rest. She will not wake up now, but she'll wake up faster than she would.
Okay, I was gonna do it either way, because.
Okay.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna tell the kids, when she wakes up, she's gonna be freaked out. But do your best to tell her that she's safe and to tell her that we're coming back for all of you.
They nod their head, and the one boy that talks to you kind of stands up off his bed and helps the children into he had gotten some of the blankets from the big room and kind of made an area for all the kids to kind of sit in, and he helped you tuck the elven woman into his bed.
And
wait, did the other kids on this floor notice all of this commotion?
No. Ezekiel, you can still hear Ezekiel kind of shouting from his room.
What is he shouting?
You want to roll a perception check?
Heck yeah.
I mean, I want to because I'm down there.
Check I missed on.
Ooh, 19.
Anyone that's down there that wants to kind of try to hear what Ezekiel's saying, roll.
I got a 19.
Perception. 19. Okay.
Passive 13. It's not gonna work.
Passive 15.
Passive 13. No, that's not bad. Well, it's passive, so you can't hear it. Walter, or Crush, you as you hear this boy shouting those fucking other race. If I was down there, I'd kill every single one of them.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It sounds like he's just asked Karma to introduce him to a window at high speed.
I think he's asked Karma to introduce him to a Goliath.
A blood object at high speed.
Not necessarily. Someone
I would have like crushed.
Does Dimm hear? Wait, does Dimm hear this?
No.
Dimm doesn't hear this.
Did not hear this.
Crush, what do you say to the group?
Oh, what do I say to
What do you say to the group in regards to what he said? What do you say?
He is not a very nice person now. He is saying some really hurtful things, and he is not on our side at all.
Do I need to do some convincing?
Not.
I was considering doing some convincing, but not right now.
On the way
I will
back
not
through,
punch him.
No.
I will not punch him.
I want to roll an insight check on Dimm. Like, I trust him, but I don't trust
narrator. He will punch him.
Dimm, depending on how he rolls, you can decide to tell him if you're telling the truth or not. Tell him if you're lying.
I will not hit you. I will not punch you. Oddly specific.
Okay, so if you want roll on,
got a 12.
What do I have to roll to beat it?
Deceive me.
It's.
I'll roll for it. No, I'll roll for it.
Okay, roll for if you want to see if he understands what you're.
What am I rolling?
Roll a d20. Well, this is your personal. Is Dimm lying, or is Dimm telling the truth?
Dimm is not lying. He will not punch him.
Okay. I'll let you do it this time. I am in a rather okay mood at the moment.
Okay, but not right now.
But not right now. For a later mood.
Well, the thing is, I'm a little concerned for the other girl.
Oh yeah, Dimm. Are you still raging?
No, it's been too long. I haven't attacked.
You suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh yeah. How do I do that?
Can we?
You go up to your conditions, and you go all the way down to exhaustion. So for those of you that don't know, as a Goliath of the Berserker, it is said that every time he rages, he gets a point of exhaustion. But we decided that
it's frenzy.
Oh, whenever he activates frenzy, he gets a point of exhaustion. Well, you also automatically activate frenzy when you rage. That if he rages, he would get a point of exhaustion if he uses his frenzy. And so since he's now raged twice, we've decided to change it from 1 to 2.
That's common. I've heard that.
Twice, if he rages, he gets a point of.
And what do I? What are the drawback?
So without a...
Tomas, you're cutting out real bad.
Am I cutting
Yes.
out real bad?
Yes, you are.
You're
What's
in the
your
same
update?
room,
Oh
aren't you?
god.
Your
Can I-
internet's still blue.
Can I turn to the boy? I'll like put my hand on the shoulder of the boy who's been speaking to me, and I'll say, "I didn't get your name when I was down here."
Look at what?
All right, Luke. You've been really brave, and I'm gonna need you to be a little braver and keep it calm and safe until we come back. You think you can do that?
Sure.
I'm gonna. I don't know if we should warn them that there's a dragonborn coming. I don't know if they've ever seen a dragonborn.
You already said that.
I did. Okay. Good.
Oh, well,
There's a nice dragon man.
They've seen out the window. One of the main reasons they were terrified is they saw a dragon fly around their window with a dragonborn on top.
It's okay. The dragon is friendly. Just don't look out the windows, please.
the dragon. Yeah, the dragon is friendly. The dragonborn on him is friendly.
Their windows are now shut closed.
Sweet. All right, friends.
That's
Shall we
like
press
the-
forward?
But keep the
Yep.
yeah.
The young ones will not go towards the window, he says. So are you guys going up another floor?
No, I
Up
have
the
a
ladder?
lesson to teach.
Oh goodness.
You're doing it now?
Yeah.
Well, we should. If he's gonna
I
be
guess if he's gonna
volatile, we
be a
definitely
danger,
don't
yeah.
want him to harm the other children. See, my so open the door, extract the other, close the door, and seal the door with the queen bed.
That's
from the other
part
room.
of my plan. But
Okay.
in that plan, there is a lesson to be taught.
Okay.
So I will go with Dimm.
No,
and
I
I
got
will
this.
I'm going to
I
grab
got
the
I got
girl.
this. I
I
got
looked at
this.
Crush. I looked to Dip. Should I do it first?
I got this.
I'm
Okay.
gonna grab the girl.
I got this.
Okay, you got this. All right.
Wait, you're gonna do both?
Yes.
Okay,
No,
so
well,
Dim,
hold on. Just trust me.
He's
I'm
a tall
gonna
human.
say
I do not trust you.
it's similar to the room that you can see right now. It's just there's no closet.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing, Dim?
I'm gonna open the door. The girl has already gotten the message to leave, right?
She has.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna kind of do a little pretend curtsy. And I'm gonna gesture to the door to the little girl.
She's not a little girl. She's she's
I apologize.
definitely a teenager.
Oh, I forgot which floor we were on. Is that enough? Can I roll performance, please?
A good old-
Sure, roll performance.
good old-
I'll
Get him.
take a dirty 21.
Damn it. Hoping you now.
Oh man.
You kind of lean under the, kind of bow and give a little curtsy as you. The boy Ezekiel, as you open his door, and he just goes, "Who the hell do you think you are?" As she kind of runs by, he just grabs her wrist and goes, "You'll stay. There's no way I'd let you go with a filthy half giant."
That's
Am
a
I a
full
half?
giant,
Wait,
by
wait,
the
wait.
way.
Am I a half giant?
Goliaths are known as.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway,
He's
I'm gonna
quite
grab
big.
his wrist.
It's racial slur
Okay,
of being called a half giant.
I'm going to
Look at
grab
that,
his
boy.
wrist, and I'm gonna go. That's no way to talk to a lady.
How hard are you grabbing his wrist?
Not enough to hurt him, but hard enough that he knows how strong I am.
You squeeze your hand almost the size of his entire forearm. And you just give a little squeeze. And he releases. Ah! And he takes the sword that's in his left hand and just swings it across to your face.
Can I attempt
wooden
to
sword?
can I attempt to catch it mid swing?
I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll to hit first. You're gonna like this, G.
Okay,
So a 23 hit.
23 hits. I only have 19.
Okay. You have 19. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. which is you're not raging, so it's just one. And the wooden sword claw, it just snaps in half.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was very loud.
And you are unmoved. The most that sliver of blood going down your chin.
All that for a drop of blood. No.
All that. For
My friend tells me you've been saying some rather unpleasant things about non-humans. Any you'd care to say to me? This is to intimidate, by the way.
Okay, roll for intimidation.
Dim, asking a general question.
Clean up on aisle 4.
Does an intimidation of 13 win? It's low.
It does.
Yes!
As he goes, he begins to shake just a little bit, but he kind of steadies himself. You can tell that he's scared. And he goes, as a human, I'm superior. I don't have any flaws.
But do you have a shell?
Do a quick perception check, Theo.
Thrice like pop.
A perception.
Perception check.
Perception of 15.
15. As you see him say, you can see that one of his front teeth is...
Ah.
I'm gonna cock my head to the side. Well, that buck tooth of yours says otherwise, boy. Now, why don't
That's something I'm sensitive about.
Look at that man. He's got feminine hips.
I'm like,
No, that's something I'm sensitive about.
It's a medical condition.
You see single the side of his cheek, and he's gonna try to smack you again with the stick.
Can I catch it this time?
Sure, roll dex save. As it is now a lot slower as he's more upset.
Just cry.
16 on my dex.
Cries in slow motion.
As he swings again, which hand? You're holding him with your right hand?
No, I imagine I'm holding him with my left, and he's swing. Wait.
So he grabbed with his right hand, and he swung.
Then I'm holding him with my left to catch his left with my right. Is that correct?
I would say you probably have his left right arm with your left.
And so I can catch his left hand with my right.
Yep.
Okay, that sounds
so.
right.
So as the last swing brought it so he's kind of more facing straight for you, and the second swing is going across to your other side of your face, your right side, and you just kind of catch it before it makes contact, and now you have both of his wrists and forearms just in your grasp as he drops the sword.
How tall is this kid?
This kid, although he's a teenager, he's a young teenager, he's probably about 5'8".
Okay, well, I'm still 8 foot tall. I'm gonna meet him at his eye level. I'm gonna lean down, meet him at eye level. Now, I'm gonna teach you this lesson once. Ain't nobody perfect. And if I find out that you spitting them lies, you're gonna meet my best friend, the Bucket. And let me tell you, it's not pleasant. And I'm gonna kind of take both of his hands and push him to the ground.
He falls over on his butt. A couple more tears roll down his face. And he just kind of stands there. There are a couple chests in the room that if you want, you could block the door with.
I'm gonna drag two of the chests out, one in each arm, and stack them in front of the door on the outside.
Okay. You give a quick just test tug on the door to see if it's stuck. It can move a little bit, so you decide to shove the chests further into the doorway. One of the chests splinters, but it's wedged in the doorway. The door is now stuck.
Door stuck.
Dimm's gonna. Yeah. Lesson taught.
Good job.
Okay.
I was going to hit them with my stick.
I must say, that was profoundly less violent than I expected. I'm proud of you, Dimm.
I thought that was your best friend, Dim. Turtle cries.
I've raised a boy of my own. You learn to roll with the punches.
Oh, so have I. We have a lot to learn from each other. Onward, friends.
All right, you guys going up up 2 floors? You guys are going up 2 floors.
2
so you're on the
floors.
Okay, so there's the 6th floor. As you all slowly make your way up, you see another table. This time, no one is seated at it. Actually,
Nice.
you see one person down the hallway.
Ice knife.
Ice knife. Okay, quickly rolling it. You guys all have surprise on this guy. So everyone just roll an initiative to see who's going.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Dirty one.
Natural 20.
Oh, darn. I want the run.
Crush, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
7.
15? 7? Kelly?
What do we roll? Perception?
No.
No.
Initiative.
Initiative. I'm sorry. 4.
4? Okay.
How'd you get a natural one?
It's not a natural one.
It's a dirty one.
It's a dirty
Oh.
one. Because he has a minus
modifier
1.
is -1. I rolled a 2.
You got stubby legs.
Okay, so Geo got nat 20.
I am not fast.
It's full-blown turtles, just
Walter, what did you get again?
14.
14.
14.
Nick, you got a...
13?
Nick.
7.
7.
Nicholas.
You got a 1. And Kelly, what did you get?
4.
So Dimm, you're up first.
Which way is
Crush.
he facing?
He's walking towards the window to the left. So he's facing that way. He's currently walking.
Use your
Probably
pointer.
about here.
Oh, I was gonna say thank you for using your pointer
thank you.
finger.
Now I know.
He's
Um,
walking to about there.
If God indicates.
The holy hand of heck.
Yeah. Address
Um,
it by its proper title, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna-
Thank you, Christ.
Somebody needs to bring a little finger point. Finally, can do this in person.
I need one of those ones from like the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
Tommaso, that's gonna be your birthday present.
Okay.
Deal.
Anyway, Dimm is going to rush up and clap a hand over his mouth and drag him back. Wait, I have 40 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 15, 20, 25. You can move 25 to get behind him. And then if you're dragging him, that's... You can get to there if you drag it.
I would like to get to there. It kind of looks like Tommaso too.
Okay, continue.
On the table, and he has just one of those little finger points.
I mean, it's got a little thumb. You could like nestle a piece.
I could. I need a red one though, because that's my favorite color.
What if
Okay.
I really badly spray paint it?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Tommaso.
Okay,
What
so
am I
Gio,
rolling
make-
to?
An athletics check, with advantage because he is not looking your.
Athletics with advantage is 25.
Okay. Just what do you get? What's the first level of exhaustion do to you?
Disadvantage on ability checks. What are my
Okay.
abilities?
So that it's making an athletics check.
So yeah, any check makes analysis for you.
So
for
it
any
needs to be
advantage.
just a straight.
Oh, it's a straight roll for that. Well, either way,
Yep.
I rolled 217. So
Ooh,
Okay.
man.
So you now have him in your. You have your hand over his face. Woo! And you can start to pull him back.
Do
What
the
if-
what's the wrestling move where you like bend backwards and slam his head?
suplex
Walls of
him.
Jericho.
Suplex him.
Yeah.
No,
So you get him there. A couple of the chairs get pushed out of the way, drag him.
I'm gonna. For my second action, can I bind and gag him?
Sure.
What am I rolling?
Another athletics check, but since he now knows you're there, it's with disadvantage.
With disadvantage is a 17. No, 19 because I can.
God damn! Disadvantage is nothing to you tonight.
He also has like a +8, I think. So.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 though. I thought I was good.
No. So I'm gonna.
The highest roll any of the NPCs have made tonight.
I'm gonna bind and
I
gag
think
him.
I think I've nat 20'd once.
Ugh, they really do like
I'm
that.
sad.
Oh.
Okay, so he is now tied. You sit him down in one of the chairs at the table. You just wrap your rope around him really quickly. He is tied to the chair.
Tip the chair over so he can't get away.
No, it's fine. He's good.
The neutral good and Crush is turned away.
On the table, so if he tries to hop the chair over, he'll have to fall
You can wedge him into the table. Just push the chair into the table so he gets stuck.
Sure, I'll do that.
and then push the table against the wall.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so the table is now against the wall. He's kind of stuck under the table and the chair. So he cannot move. And you have
Is there
put
any
a rope
food
in
on
his
the
mouth?
table?
No. This table is actually I need everyone to roll a perception check. This is something I totally forgot about until just now.
Nat 1. Why did I
Nat
say anything
1.
about not rolling extreme yet this session?
I forgot, so Gio, you need to do it with
Dirty 20.
I did roll with disadvantage. I rolled 2 14s, so 17 for my perception,
7.
please.
Passive 18.
passive 18.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There is a woman on the table.
What is she doing on the table?
How did
She
I
is-
miss this?
It's not as much of a you are a little shorter, and
Chill,
as
bro.
you see, you're more watching Dimm for a sec, but as you look at the table, you just see a set of feet.
Is
On the
she
table?
conscious?
Is
Is
she
she
alive?
So, did anyone roll? Who rolled higher than a 15?
I
I
got
did.
dirty 20.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. Nick, what did you get?
I did my passive 18.
Passive 18. With the description you've been told, this is Rosie Thorne.
Is she
Oh.
alive?
She is chained to the table, unconscious, but alive. You take another look at the person that you have just tied. He seems more of a medical person. He was probably planning on cutting her open.
I'm glad we got here when we did.
Uh,
I withdraw my
much-
suggestion with the table being scooted.
yeah.
into-
How much
Yeah.
of chain is on the table?
On the table, or what she's chained up?
But how much chain is there on each of her appendages? I'm assuming.
It's about a foot long on each.
Can I search the guy's pockets?
Sure.
Can I make a strength check?
Sure. Elek, make a perception check. Gio, make a strength check on the first chain.
I'm gonna take my passive of 12.
Passive. You find a key ring that has 12 keys on it.
Okay. Well, my strength check of 17.
You give a quick tug on the one on her bottom right foot. It's not completely broken, but one of the links is very badly bent now. You could probably finagle it and get it off.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna start trying keys on.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll finagle that one off and move on to the next one and do the same thing, please.
Okay. So, Elek, make a investigation check. Gio, make another strength check.
With disadvantage is 14.
Once again, with a big tug, one of the chains break just a little bit, but it's still kind of caught. So you just have to finagle it off.
Okay. I'll do that and move on to the next one.
Elek, what did you roll?
16.
16? You flip through a couple of the keys, try them really quickly, because you're trying also tied down because a bit of a competition is always fun. And you get through like the 6th key really quickly, and you get it. You get her right wrist unlocked.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next
Okay.
one before he can.
I'm gonna hand Dimm the keys.
No.
So he has the choice
No.
to make
No.
to yank it or
No.
use the key, which is
No.
now being offered to
No.
him.
Well, Gio, so the thing is, in the chains, but he got the cuff off.
She still has two. Oh, in that case, yes, I'm gonna go down to the cuff where the chain is broken, and
So,
remove
okay.
the.
Okay, so you remove the 2 cuffs at her feet. Dimm, make a strength check to break the chain.
With disadvantage is a 17.
This one, being slightly rustier than the rest, breaks with ease, but she is still.
I just shake my head. You gotta do it your way, huh?
I got 3.
I take the cuff.
Okay.
I'm
there.
actually gonna lock the guy who's tied to the chair. I'm gonna use the remaining cuff to lock his wrist.
Okay.
Can Dimm check
Yeah,
around the
and we
corner?
got a prisoner.
Can Dimm what?
Check around the corner to the shadow.
Sure. I will
Shadow
say
room?
for everyone that looks around at the table and at Rosie, the description of her from Thorn that you had heard and from your allies that told you of the description. The red curly hair, the single streak of gray close to the center, all in what would have been a ponytail. Part of the ponytail is rugged. She's covered in more dirt than you probably would have imagined. But she looks calm.
Fucking me.
Can I go up to her, just do a medicine on her, and just like,
Sure.
just put it together against some kind of stuff maybe that I have to help her out?
Sure.
How does a
How does a
16?
16?
Yes.
You kind of feel around, making sure, as a druid and monk who has studied nature for many years, you kind of know the pressure points to channel your key energy and your chakra through people. That as you kind of focus around on her body, you feel that a couple of her ribs are broken. Nothing vital. Collarbone on her left side also broken, and her left pinky broken.
Okay. So we should very carefully like move her to the floor and then make sure we have a stretcher to get her out of here.
Well, I mean, the
Otherwise-
table's a pretty solid stretcher so far. I don't want to just leave her on the floor.
Is
Oh,
there a
well,
bed in the room?
Also, no, not an actual bed, but what I didn't make in the map is kind of where you guys see this circular wall kind of in the center is a cellar.
A cellar like a root cellar or a cellar like a wine cellar?
I'm gonna go in and look for some
A
long
cellar
straight
like a
poles.
cage for a prisoner.
Oh, put that man in
like
there.
a
Yeah.
cell.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
start trying keys on the door to the cell.
Okay, takes you a sec, but you eventually find the right key.
Okay, I'm
There
gonna
is a
punt him
blob.
into the. I'm gonna
The entrance of
put the chair-
cell is
drag. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drag the chair into the cell, put it in the middle of the cell. Is the bed what's the bed made out of?
it's a pile of.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll leave him. And so I'm gonna look around for long poles so we can make a stretcher to carry her out.
We have to keep
So-
going up, sadly.
So
So
the thing is,
We do.
it's a ladder.
it's a ladder.
The
So
stretcher's not going to be much.
them just
Yeah,
leaving her comfortable on the table. is
Yeah,
probably
we'll
best.
leave her on the table.
I look to Grimuld and may I see those keys for a second?
Sure, toss them to you.
Thank you. I take the rest of the chains off of her that are even the ones that he broke, but that are connected to her. I get those off.
No,
of her.
they took them off. They
Okay,
took 'em off.
good.
With the keys, make a
I-
quick perception check.
Sure. Ooh. 14.
while you kind of notice that the thing that you wanted to was already unlocked, you take a quick look around the room to see what you can do. There is a lock on the trap, since this is the top floor of the ladder.
I don't want to lock it because if they have to come through and get hurt, then
No, but we can unlock it when we're done. But
okay, I lock it.
we don't want
I still wanna-
reinforcements to come and eat our ass.
Sure, I lock that, and then where can I take the key that's for the cell to the cell that he's in there and take?
Of the key ring?
Yes,
Sure.
I throw it out the window.
Okay.
Well, staring directly into his eyes.
There is a thing that they do not like about people like you, who misuse their
so-
talents to help others.
You guys know that this was the 6th floor. There is one more floor.
Let's do the
Okay.
thing.
To the stairs!
We take 5 minutes to refill water bottles and get ready for combat.
They got water in here.
No, we're not. What time is it?
11:21.
It's 11:21. Do you guys want to push it? Because we did start at closer to 7.
I'd
mean,
be okay
I'm-
saving the last floor for next time.
What are you guys doing tomorrow?
Mhm.
Tomorrow at what time?
Depends on what time.
And time.
Kelly and I are both off work.
Pizza time.
Start.
No. Oh, also, I should say, my family decided that this whole like meeting
Family
on Zoom,
drinking thing.
yeah, once they want it to be a weekly thing, and of course they want it to be at 6 o'clock on Saturdays.
Okay.
And since that works well with 14 people, and we are only 7, I feel like I don't want to mess that up.
No, that's fine.
So if we could start at 7 on Saturdays instead, that would be super cool.
No, that's
So-
fine with me.
Okay, thank
Look,
Instead
I
of
thought we
starting at
always-
8. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'd much rather start at 7 than 8.
Yeah, 7 is fine. Yeah, I mean,
What time tomorrow? Because I'm playing my own campaign tomorrow at.
oh, I mean, I was kind of joking.
I
Oh,
mean, if we
But
want to
yeah,
do
like I'm fine.
a
Like we
short
can totally do
session
it
to
tomorrow.
finish the combat, I don't know. I'm down for anything really. I'm
Whatever.
bored as hell.
Just text
Okay.
me.
Or you just
Let's
made it
be
like
home
noon or
tomorrow.
1.
so I will say as we end it, you guys all walk to the top, all over here,
Okay.
kind of clumped.
Ice Knight.
I like that I deleted the room and it's pointed at perfectly.
Yeah,
I'm
who
so
is
proud
that
of
that
that.
you're indicating?
So that I want everyone to make one perception.
How's a nat 20 feel?
21.
Nat 20. 21?
19.
19?
27.
Wow!
Passive 13.
Dim's still a little
okay.
angry.
It's okay, bud. You're in the back. He's not. It's just to make him feel.
So, for the 4 of you, as you come up the stairs and you round the corner, you see a young red dragon. His what would be red scales, most of them have now turned black. His right eye, instead of the bright yellow that it is on the left, is a muted gray. Only a few of his scales remain red.
Reggie.
I want to look
The
to the
man-
dragon.
Getting.
The man in front
Oh yeah.
has both hands raised up towards the dragon. You see a black as night suit of armor, other than his arms and his head. His chest down to his feet, black. But what you've heard from Dimm about hitting a black suit of armor, Dimm, Valark, to the 2 people that have seen the man in the black suit of armor, it looks almost the same. But the key difference with this is that there are cracks going through a solid red flowing through those cracks. And next to this man, I forgot to point out, right here, is a 5-foot wall piece of stone with a chain that connects to the dragon.
Well, I know what I'm attacking first.
The wall or the man?
The chain.
Yeah.
As,
I was gonna throw an ice knife at the man.
as the man kind of turns
Pandora.
around, his eyes closed.
Wait, does he have a helmet on?
He does not.
Ice knife.
He is a man, and he turns around, and he puts his hands down, and very creepily puts his faces towards the sky and goes, looks back down, opens his eyes, and you guys see one eye set ablaze, red. His other eye, a human eye. And he goes,
heck.
2 more pieces brought. Great. And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh, good. Thank you, Tommaso. Nightmare.
You're welcome.